Chelsea, like, why was it 4 people, not just 2? She's like, you know, something didn't go right.
Yeah.
Deborah is doing the.
Yeah, because then I also Nicholas didn't move. I'm like, who's supposed to go? Jalen Stone or Chelsea? Yeah, something got messed up here.
All right, we're gonna find a spot at the end of our mat today.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I know. Are you scared?
Wait.
We're gonna start with just a couple deep breaths right here. In the standing position. As you inhale, you should feel your chest rise, belly rise. As you exhale, you should feel that core engage, diaphragm engage, and that air back out. Take note while you're breathing. Are you breathing through your nose or are you trying to breathe through your mouth? You really want to focus on nose breathing if you can. Our nose filters a lot of the air that goes into our body that our mouth does not. Right, remembering those good breaths. We're going to slowly lean forward, hinging at the hips, bending at the knee if we need to, walking ourselves out until we're in a plank position, bringing that belly button into the spine. Really good plank right here. Nice big deep breath. Lifting up a leg, squeezing the glute. Lifting up the other leg, squeezing the other glute. And then using those shoulders and that core to walk ourselves back. Our knees might have to bend a little bit. That's totally fine. Come all the way up to the top. We're just nice and slow. Hinging at the hips. Use the mirror. Make sure you're hinging at the hip. Not at the back, the hips. Bring yourself forward. Walking yourself out. We're going to hang out here in plank for just a second. Bringing that belly button in. Feeling that core engage. Lifting up a leg. Lifting up the other leg. Ooh, that might challenge your balance a little bit. Keeping that core engaged. Remembering to breathe as we walk ourselves back. Remember that hinge. Oh, bring it all the way back. Nice full body stretch. Feeling a nice big expansion in our lungs as we breathe. Let's do one more nice and slow. Walk ourselves out to plank. Raising one leg up. Little squeeze at the glute. Other leg, squeeze at the glute. You're going to stay right here down on your mat. Put one knee forward into pigeon. We're trying to stay nice and stacked in a line, not shifting from side to side, nice and stacked. If your flexibility lets you go there, come all the way down to your elbows or flat on the ground. You pick where you need to go for the stretch. You should be feeling it all up the side of your leg, into your glute. And we're not all ballerinas, so this front leg is not going to be like, way extended out in front. Don't worry. Oh, Tui is very flexible over there. Oh my goodness, she's putting me to shame.
Can't let that flexible. The bar too high for me.
Slowly shifting back into plank just for a second here so that we can switch legs, bringing that other leg through. Take note, what are you feeling on this side? Do you feel tighter on this side? Do you need stretching? Are you shifting from side to side? Are you staying nice and vertical on top of that knee? Breathing into that stretch if you want to. Again, going down to your elbows or all the way out on the floor. You pick where you want to go. Breathing into that stretch. Oh, I always feel it on my left side. I'm like, oh, you're always tight. Why are you always tight? From here, you're just gonna have a seat, bringing that leg around. You're gonna gently, either using your hands if you need to assist you, bring it all the way back down. Using your core down the mat. Woo. Use behind your legs, behind your knees if you needed to. All right, we're not gonna do that too many times. All right. Now that we're down here on the mat, we're gonna tuck our tailbone under. That should bring kind of like our ribs to our hip bones. And then we're just gonna start slowly alternating the foot. We're really focusing here on engaging those deep core muscles. So our lower back pressed down into the mat. Our hip bones are staying nice and stable, shifting from side to side. Alternating, nice and slow. Not counting here. We're just focusing on engaging deep core muscles. Waking them up. So hopefully when we get back to our desk, we'll have better posture, or will help us straighter instead of getting slower. Oh, remembering to breathe. Trying to keep the hip flexors out of it. Your hip flexors start to like join into the party. Take a little break, reset, tuck that tailbone, start over. Great. Break. Using your hands, if you need them, rolling yourself back up, grabbing behind your knees if you need to use that core to bring yourself back up to a seated position. Take a peek in the mirror. Is your back nice and flat? We don't want to stay here with this. Not very good posture. I know, that's where we go. So you use those back muscles. Big inhale, roll it back down. Try to just use your abs. Everyone do it too many times. So just do it a couple times between exercises. You know, nothing crazy. All right, we're gonna bring our leg up towards the ceiling as straight as we can get them. Slight bend in the knee if they don't want to be straight. Big breath. Making sure those ribs are down, tailbone tucked under. We're gonna reach up, opposite arm to opposite foot. That belly button is in and down. Nice and slow. You're picking up that shoulder blade off the ground as you reach towards your foot, engaging the obliques on the side of the waistline. Ooh, it's so slow, it hurts. If at any point it gets to be a little bit too much, or it's getting a little bit too much to have your legs straight, bend at the knee, you can still reach up. Or if you find, oh, my core is losing it, reset. Take a little second to reset, and then keep right on going. La la, I'm feeling it today. Let's do a few more. Really slow. All right, bring those feet down. Give yourself a nice little full body stretch, reaching long, fingers toes. Breathing deeply, really feeling that expansion in your lungs. Okay, here's your little challenge. Slowly bring those arms up, feeling the shoulder blades up off the ground. Oh, my legs are straight this time. That's all right. Reaching up, using your core muscles. If you need to, grab your legs. Uh-oh, they're all laughing at.
I
They're
might
like,
have hinged a little bit off the ground.
well, too much hinging there.
You get to a certain point in sand, and we're just moving in the same shape, and we're continuing.
When you're all the way up, take a peek at yourself in the mirror. Are you hinging at the hips as you lean forward to reach towards your shins, your ankles, your toes, wherever you can reach? So nice flat, and then reach forward. Oh yeah, feels so good. Don't worry, we can see here too long. All right. Okay. Can you let yourself back down slowly? You can grab your knees if you need to. If you want a little challenge, keep those legs out straight. Use that core. Let yourself down. Slow, slow, slow. Same as how you came up. Woo, baby. And that full body stretch. Oh my goodness. So good. So good. Disagree, maybe? Something? All right. We're going to bring those knees up. We're going to bring our hands behind our head. Our neck is not joined to this party. This is just for our core. We're going to get a little bit more of those muscles on the top this time. Squeezing, crunching, whatever. Activating that core. I'm not coming up with the right words here. Think rib to hip bone as you crunch. Now, it is not a big crunch. It's a very small crunch. Doesn't matter. Very slow. Our hands are here to keep our neck out of it. Sometimes our neck likes to just like pull us forward. It's not a neck exercise. Our neck hasn't really enough to do to work it out. Focusing on those deep core muscles as you come forward. Is that belly button going in? Taking belly button to spine. Breathing. Don't forget to breathe. Don't hold your breath while you're trying to do this. That won't go well. As I come back, I'm really focusing on, okay, I'm not letting myself come out of a good position as I lean back. I'm not letting my back kind of extend or my ribs layer up. I'm trying to keep everything nice and controlled. All right, very nice. Breath. We're gonna stay right here, down on our mat. We're gonna plant our feet about hip width apart, kind of pulling our heels in closer to our backside so that we really focus on activating our glute muscle. We're pressing those feet down into the ground, tucking our tailbone under as we rise up into a bridge. You should feel those glutes activate. We're just gonna go nice and slowly start. We have both feet on the ground. Doesn't have to be a super high bridge. I'm gonna focus on a little stretch in the hip flexors. I think about, pressing those feet down into the mat if you're not feeling that glute activation. Make that brain to muscle connection, not an exercise for your low back, an exercise for your glutes and your hips, your stabilizing muscles, or organs to join everything really. Kind of doesn't have a choice. No, we're just going like painfully slow right now. That's okay. Good things that aren't you on your own, so slow. Have the patience to do it on my own. Really telling someone else how to do it.
I'm here to drag it down.
Not dragging it down. You're just making me focus. All right. It's 1 foot off the ground. So here's going to be level 1, foot off the ground like this. Level 2 is going to be leg extended. Level 3 would be like leg up in the air and extended. So you pick which version you want to do. I don't really care which version you want to do. Pressing that foot down into the ground, you might not come up as high with this 1 foot up like this. Focusing on that glute and the side of your hip is going to kick in to keep your hips stable. We're not dropping from side to side. We're not shifting back and forth. Everything should stay nice and stable. Really slowly, we're going to go up and down right here. You should feel the burn pretty quickly in this exercise, especially if everything in the hip area, all the muscles are activating. Do this. Ooh, my goodness. Try, well, I mean, they're gonna join in a little bit, but try to like really push that foot down into the ground and make it be your glute in the side of your hip. And then by like not letting yourself tip from either side, like this leg that's hanging out here wants to like, pull us down. Okay, no, bring it back up, keep it level. Woo, all right, let's take a break. We gotta switch to the other side. Again, you have 3 options for your leg in various levels of difficulty. You pick which one is going to work for you today, which one is gonna challenge you. Go nice and slow. And go up and press. Whew. All right, we're gonna go back to that bridge with both feet. Remember, good form, because we're gonna go a little faster and we're gonna do 10 of them. Ready? Here is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go right into a 5 on each side for one leg. So you pick where you want your legs. So here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ready? Both feet on the ground. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 on each side. Last time, one leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Put one foot over the opposite leg. Reach through to the back side of your leg. If you need more of a stretch, pull it through to that shin. Let's feel a nice stretch in your glute. I definitely have your shin. Not working today. Hands. 5. You're doing this, you want to keep your hips are nice and level, not like shifting to the side to stretch. All right, we're going to roll it up. I didn't roll it up with anything fancy or slow, but you can come. I'm going to come up to standing because I just think it's easier to do this standing than it is to do this seated or even on your knees, but good. All right. I have 2-pound weights. I don't have heavy weights. So shoulder blades down and back. So good posture. Lifting your arms out to the side. Nothing crazy. Right here. Just gonna hold your arms here. Oh, I know. You're just holding your arms. So fun. Keeping that good posture. Keeping those shoulder blades down and back. Right, and let's add a little pulse up. It's very small. Got like Aladdin playing right now. The whole new world. Oh my goodness. Are your arms getting so heavy? Hold them. Turn your palms forward. Keeping those shoulder blades in a good position. Bring them in. Bring them out. In. And out. Okay, take note. I'm gonna look in the mirror. What are my shoulders doing? Are they like creeping up? Okay, no. Bring them back down, forward, and back. Don't let them creep up. I know they want to creep up. Don't let them creep up. Oh my gosh, are your arms like 50 pounds right now?
At least 4.
Yeah, they're at least, so mine are at least 2 pounds a piece right now. How much does each arm weigh? I don't know. Oh my word. All right, keeping those arms out, lean forward, and pulse back. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Oh my goodness, it burns.
Oh, yeah. This is the
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up straight, pulling those arms in. together. So that's why your arms are, or your hands are, you know, like going back. Squeezing my shoulder blades together. Focus. Again, take a peek in the mirror. What are my shoulders doing? Are they like creeping up? Ooh, no. They can go back down. Settle them down a little bit. Oh, my Atlanta. So we're gonna sit up taller at our desk, right? Because we activated our back. Maybe that's the hope, right? No. All right, with or without weight, your choice. You're going to take those palms, put them up towards the ceiling. We're going to lean forward, hinging at the hips. Pulse those hands up. You are going to feel this in your triceps pretty quickly. Not going to take much. You can drop your weights and do this without weights. It'll still get your arms, I promise. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, done. I'm sick of the weights. Set aside. All right, we're gonna come down to our mat. We're gonna go onto all fours, so in a quadruped position. Use the mirror to check your posture. We don't want like a butt up and like a sagging spine. That's just not good. So we want our core engaged. Maybe even a little arch would be better than this. That's no good. Okay? We're gonna put one leg out and we're gonna lift it up as high as we can lift without compromising that really good position. So maybe it's not very high. Maybe it's like only like 2 inches off the floor and that's it. That's okay. All right, and then we're gonna just go up and down. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch sides. Again, get that core engaged, tailbone tucked under. It might not be a super high lift of your leg. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. You can go wide kneed and sit back with a child's pose. As you go back into child's pose, press those hands down to the mat. Feel a nice stretch all through your upper back. And then as you breathe, create a little bit of expansion in your back using your lungs. See if you feel that you can get any tension to release that way. Not going to stay here in child's pose for a while, but we're going to finish like we started. So bringing it back up to our hands and knees into plank. We're only going to do one. Gently. That's not the word I wanted. Strongly walking ourselves all the way back, bending at the knees if you need to. Slowly bringing it up to a standing position. Oh, just like that, we are dozies. It went super fast. I feel like I could have done so many more exercises.
My arms might not have liked it.
Your arms might, like, we should